Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
How does producing your own music become like a primary asset to achieving a Escuela Grind sound?
We can do revisions. So like we can record a demo of something and we listen to it and we hear things that we want different about it, and we can go back and revise the song like in 1 or 2 practices, and then we record it right then and there, and we get to listen to the song again over and over and keep thinking of what we want different on it, what we think would sound better for it. But that's just recently. Before we would just like do like one improvised song or something and we'd revise it once and that's it. But like now we're just like every time we go through this new song, we record it and see what we want to sound different. So yeah, that's what's been new with that lately. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah, like I noticed he just released like an album like a few months after Power Violence. And I was like, I'm like, these guys have to be self-recording. Like, there's no fucking way. And then I looked into it. I'm like, yep, it all makes sense now.
Yeah, so and that LP, we had all those songs for a whole year already, and then we just wrote those Power Violence songs to just put something out because we weren't sure of when this LP was going to be out, and we wanted to go on tour, so it was just like, damn, we need some music to promote for before we go on tour because people only care about your band whenever you put
new shit
out.
Yeah,
new shit.
But that's not that was advice I got from Ozzy and Rot from Wormrot. She told me that people don't care about to see your band unless you have a release out. So I guess I've taken that to heart. So
and so many words, yeah.
For sure. So when mixing, like, what is your ultimate goal? Like, are you guys going for like the raw sound? Like, what exactly? What's like your envision?
Well, I could have what I would consider a produced sound, but to other people they would consider that raw.
Yeah.
Right.
So many times that's what happens. So I'm not that good at it yet either. So it's just like,
nah, man, you're good as fuck.
I don't know. I'm still learning, and like I think like the sound we did for the LP. I don't know. I think that's a good place to be like, wow, that's where I like really that album. I guess I learned how to record with that LP, so
I like the crunch.
I think
nice crunchy.
I'm like stoked for everything that's going to come after that because I feel like it sounds well. We got a new digital mixer too.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Like, we just got a Midas M32, and it's a learning curve because I do not understand live mixers at all since I've just like transitioned from a Tascam interface, and that was an upgrade from the original one that I had. So yeah, it's better. Gotcha. It sounds better. It's got preamps and stuff, so I can already tell that I did like one drum mix the other day, and it was just, and I got like the Slate digital pack too recently, and I don't know, I just feel like I've definitely upgraded from whatever that LP is right now. Like the sounds that I'm getting with these plugins and this new interface, fuck, I don't know. I'm excited for all the new stuff we have coming out.
Hell yeah.
Just because we can focus on it, do the revisions just like that. We've never done any songs like the way we've been doing it recently.
And we're all fucking sitting here, so.
Yeah, we're stuck here. Locked in a locked room. It's not locked. We can go anywhere.
But. I think the best part about it is like everybody's flipping out except musicians because we're like, yo, this is time to like write music. Like, especially you guys are in a fucking like house together, right?
Yeah.
Now we are. Yeah, it's awesome. In the middle of nowhere too. There ain't shit to do out here anyways.
Yeah, my question off of that was actually like, I know where I used to rehearse, there was always fucking noise complaints. Like, I'm guessing you have none.
One time.
I mean, we live in like a neighborhood, so we play shows. We used to have shows.
Suburban neighborhood, old white people.
Yeah, so like they're generally really cool.
No, they're cool actually. Like
we only had them call the cops once when we had a show that went super late. It was.
But it was like 11 o'clock, you know, so it's like well within their rights. And we always end shows before 10 here. So it was just like, we're usually pretty respectful. It was just at one time we were like not being as respectful as we could have been. It was like a Halloween show.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah, in the red basement.
So What is the best part about being in a touring grindcore like power violence band?
Y'all should answer that because y'all probably.
Yeah, Kris, tell us about the last tour we went on and how fun it was.
I mean, it was the food. We always eat well on tour.
Fuck yeah. No, that's a point you gotta make because you gotta, like, you're going everywhere. You've gotta, take care of yourself, but also, like, experience what you can because you don't get that much time to go around and see everything. So
Florida was crazy.
Yeah, like, so, like, food is a good
I might get some shit for saying this, but grindcore bands do make money.
Yeah, like, we can make enough money to, like, sleep at our friend's house, Kris, and we fucking eat good.
Yo, them fanny packs sell pretty good, huh?
Yeah, the fanny packs.
In that fanny pack.
I mean,
dude, I'm gonna get one when I get money coming in.
Oh, I'll send you one.
People just gotta have faith in themselves and just fucking take the risk and fucking fuck what people tell you about how to promote yourself. Like, whatever you want to do,
just do it, man.
But it's also, I mean, like, it's that just doing it, but you gotta like research a shit ton before you go on tour.
Trial and error too, you know, like
it's so much work beforehand to make it that way.
Especially afraid to fail because you will.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's a good motto, man. So
that's
how does this
Gary Vanderchuck?
Gary Vanderchuck, that's some made up Tim and Eric name.
I mean, he could be, but he says that what I just said what he said.
Shout out to Vanderchuck, Chunk, whatever.
So how does Escuela Grind maintain all their energy on tour? Like, other than food? Like, I'm
smoke a shit ton of weed all day.
Shout out to
me right now.
Yeah, like right now. Smoke weed all the time. Stay hydrated.
I heard a lighter going in the beginning of
I get anxious, so I pop that out right away.
It's just natural. It's just a pot. Every bandmate's a pothead except for those few that are crackheads and and sober.
Yeah, so we've got it all. I don't know, on tour, what else do we do besides smoke on tour?
Or sober.
No, I mean,
and
like,
sell fanny packs.
Sell fanny packs. That's not an original idea, though.
I don't know. Well, we try and make the tour so that the drives aren't crazy, which helps. Oh, yeah. But we've done a lot of tours with some crazy drives, so I can't say either
We'll do
way.
4-hour shifts sometimes.
Yeah, like, you guys.
We don't drink that much either.
Oh yeah, we don't drink really. We just smoke a bunch of weed. We'll have shots and shit. If you buy us a shot, we'll have a shot with you. But like, we don't get wasted, and that's not like Escuela Grind doesn't get wasted. It's just like we just happen to not.
Yeah, you get a DWI, man.
Yeah.
So, I know you guys play shows with Sanguisugabog.
Hell yeah,
we did.
I'm talking to them pretty soon.
Oh, good.
I can't wait. I saw him at a show like a month ago, and they fucking killed it too, man.
Heavy.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
It's creative and heavy.
Hell yeah.
And then it's like caveman, but still some kind of sophistication to it. Just I don't know.
Sophisticated caveman.
It's got musicianship.
Yeah. My buddy was doing a leapfrog in the middle of the pit.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
That's what's up. Yeah, you can. It's like everybody, like hardcore kids, death metal kids, grindcore kids at those shows. I don't know. I love that death metal.
We like Rochester. How are the shows in Rochester?
Good.
How have they been? Good.
Very good. Not now, but I mean, like,
yeah.
It doesn't matter what band it is. Like, I go to the Bug Jar like every other weekend. So if you ever make it out there, I got some connections I could hook you up with.
Damn, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My old band, Melora, played the Bug Jar like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
More than that.
I met this dude, Pat, the guy that gave me that fucking original Gorguts tape.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, I just talked to the guitar player the other day.
I love Gorguts. That's one of my favorite bands of all time.
Dude,
Obscura are probably the best. From Obscura and From Wisdom to Hate are probably the best metal albums ever. Next to, like, I don't know, I'll fucking say something. Yeah. I like that Symbolic album by Death, I guess. But yo, I'm sorry, I'm getting stoked about that.
Yeah, no, Gorguts is like up there for me.
Yeah, so we played Bug Jar. I met the owner, and he smoked weed with us in the basement of that place.
Lovely.
The owner?
Shout out to
the owner, yeah.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure you know that guy. And like he talks about Dan Milker. I guess he's from that area too.
Yeah. He works at the Record Archive.
Legend.
Yeah, he's awesome. So, how do you balance being in a band and living together?
We actually give each other space.
In a nice
way. Yeah, in a good way. Yeah, we have space. I don't know. We have our own space during the day because Katerina's working at home.
Yeah, I gotta work at home, and Kris has her.
Yeah, I'm living upstairs.
Pretty. But we get to practice like all the time.
Well, we try to practice.
So you guys try to practice like every night?
Nah, we don't go that hard. We're fucking
for like a week we did, and
yeah, no, we actually just like hang out a lot and talk about what we want to work on, and then like, I mean, we still have work and stuff like that. Like, we're still trying to make money and stuff, but
right.
We find time and practice. We have a full set. I don't know, a new set that we're working on, and we're just like trying to write new music, I guess, since we're here together. But it's not every day for sure. Maybe 4 times a week. We should be practicing more, but I guess we're also getting into the swing of things, just like being in a whole band being in the house.
Too,
yeah.
Like,
when did that actually happen? Like, when did you guys move in together?
Kris, when did you move in?
Katerina and I have been living together for years.
12, I think.
The 12.
Around there.
Yeah, so like a few weeks.
Once the malls closed, I lost my job, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So go for it.
Let's see, what the hell question did I have? So you guys played at the last Exit for the Lost in Ithaca?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we
that
did.
was awesome.
How was that?
Fun.
It's in Ithaca, so it was our hometown at the time.
Ithaca's all fucking hills. Like everything is a hill in Ithaca,
so
like floating in and shit, it's like you remember that kind of forever.
Right.
They don't quite.
Right. That's like the thing around here. That YouTube channel.
Oh, good. So. Yeah, they were super sweet, and they gave us the whole rundown. I'm glad this is a podcast because they gave us the rundown. Like, you're not supposed to swear on the radio, or we'll get
fuck. You can say fuck on here. No fucks given. Yeah. I wanted to. They were like, I did the deep breath thing, and they were like,
you accidentally slipped.
Oh, I did cuss.
Yes,
huh?
And then we were like, all right, we'll pay the fine. But
yeah, last Exit for the Lost, I guess.
Hell yeah,
that was cool, but I wanted to cuss so bad. But just because they told me not to, I don't think I even cussed during this podcast at all.
Yeah, no.
So just now.
Hey, it's all right. I'm eventually gonna try to put this stuff on Spotify, but I mean they don't like
do it.
Hell yeah.
They don't censor nothing. So
yeah, that's awesome. I mean, it would work just as you uploading. Like if this was a band and you recording, this is it. This is the recording process.
Right. I just work on a little bit of editing and bam, it's done.
Hell yeah.
So, what was your first reaction on being featured on Metal Injection?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's.
Oh, you know what? Damn, I have something to say about that. And I'll be honest too.
Oh.
Okay, so like. Whenever we were releasing the album, Ben Barnett from Armageddon Records, obviously he took a big part in putting the album out.
Oh yeah.
So he got a PR guy for it, and they just sent out their mass like Holix email thing with their app, and like basically Metal Injection saw it and they were like, we'll premiere it, but like. I feel like the way they put it out was just like, okay, we're just it like they didn't really care too much. It was like their job to do it, and like the way they acted about it was like, okay, I guess like, can you hurry up and give me this? I have a day job, like type of fucking attitude. I thought it was all right. We should have let someone else premiere it though. TBH, fucking Reverb, it's not Reverb. We should have let a Revolver premiere that shit. TBH. So that's how I feel about it.
But obviously it's fucking cool. I mean, it's always really fucking...
To them, it's cool. I don't fucking care. Fuck Metal Injection.
Hey, honestly, I don't really I mean, like, I respect Metal Injection, but I mean, I don't really read a lot. I mean, when I see like local bands on there, I'm like, yo, I'm proud of these guys. But like, other than that, like, I don't read that shit.
They need to change their attitude with the way they fucking treat the bands that they premiere on their sites.
Yeah. It's like you try to, I don't know. They only care about like big names.
They just want data, and it's like, and they'll work. They'll
big data metal.
No, that's all it is. Yeah, these companies, they don't function
data metal.
They don't function any differently than any real data company.
It's true. They are
there's
data something
company.
to be said about that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just
They're businesses,
Big Daddy data metal.
That you just got to treat it as what it is. But like, if you're gonna do business with the band, no matter how small they are, you got to fucking treat them with respect.
Well, yeah, no, I think you hit on it. It's like, I mean, for any like the DIY to.
You never know where that small band is going to go, and what they're going to say on a podcast later, and how people
right, exactly. Like if I post this and
sorry, Ben, you told me to let this go. I love you, bud, but I can't.
No, Ben did a lot of work. It's not discrediting any of the work that Ben and Nathan did.
I grew up watching Metal Injection, so like I was like in a tech death band back in the day, and I watched all their interviews. So for someone to be like, oh, I have a day job. Can you hurry the fuck up and send me this? Like, I get you're frustrated, but bitch.
Oh.
You a little bitch, dog. He's Dallas. You're messing with the Texas boy.
Oh, my God.
Nah, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
So, on with that.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that you want to talk about with the EP Power Violence and the newest one, Indoctrination?
Yeah.
What do y'all want to say about it?
Like, you got merch, like special stuff you're releasing? I don't know.
Kind of. We're like chilling on that for just a little bit just because of the virus and stuff. But I mean, about the Power Violence EP, that was kind of strange because we were releasing, we knew we had the release date for the album, but we recorded the Power Violence stuff like while that was all being handled. So like it was recorded after and we did something different. So we toured on that, and it was really cool to play those songs because they're so different from a lot of what we've been putting out historically. So I want to play that one out more. And like we haven't released it physically yet, and we have some other companion albums that are going to go with it. Or EPs, rather.
If you play Rochester, you're playing Vanilla Ice.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. So what was the process? I'm sorry. I really like this because Kris and I worked on this together.
Hell yeah.
The first 5 songs we actually worked on together. And like, I don't know. I don't know. Can you talk about it?
I think it started, we were watching it was a video on the second movie from the Teenage Mutant Terrorists. And like, Vanilla Ice was on TV, and we just had this idea of like writing a song, like Vanilla Ice.
The way you presented it to me was great. You're like, we wrote a song, Vanilla Ice. I was like, okay.
The lyrics are just Vanilla Ice under pressure. Oh yeah, because
I'll roll with it.
So the whole premise of that was Vanilla Ice ripped off that beat, from fucking that Under Pressure song, and like Power Violence is basically just a rip on Crossed Out. And fucking
rip on it,
it's basically our rip on Crossed Out and fucking like maybe like Man Is the Best. It's really just Crossed Out Neanderthal, and that's it really. And maybe like some like it's that Crossed Out Drop Dead split, and we just ripped it. So it was just like this is like that Vanilla Ice Under Pressure situation. So that song really is just that, and
all our voices are. That's all
Power Violence is.
It's fucking cool.
All Power Violence is. It just rips on an aesthetic, and all it does is completely just like copy one another. And it just, I mean, it's cool because like I think this dude Tommy Wilson does these designs, and the way he does his designs really represents what Power Violence is as a whole.
A literal knife.
Yeah, like a knife, but the photocopying
his work
and
in general. Tommy Wilson
he's just taking all these different aspects and aesthetics and just putting it through this filter of Power Violence, which is just this aesthetic,
Yeah.
It's I don't know, copycats. A bunch of copycats that's a community, but I love it.
What can we say about the album? I'm sorry, go on.
Under Fifth Fret is the best, though. I'm saying.
What tuning do you guys play on?
B drop B though.
Has that been like the standard thing?
Well, I think like our original guitarist Seven Queso wanted to play in that tuning, and like my old band played in B, so like he was comfortable playing in that style, so we rolled with it. And since then, like all the new guitarists basically learned the songs like that, and they were comfortable with it. And we find it's like kind of just simplifies the way the writing is, so we just stick with it.
It's a equilibrium, like it's heavy, but it's not too stupid.
Yeah, it's not too stupid, and you can jam while you're playing it. Like you can fucking, I don't know, it's no bullshit. Like fucking 16-year-old kid can pick up the guitar and like kind of listen to shit by ear and just bar it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But that's good though. Like
that's me, I did that. I want people like fucking hood kids to be like, oh, what's this, fool? Pick that shit up. Like, man, I got a guitar. I stole that shit, fool. 10. I stole that shit for $3.50, Holmes.
And then,
if you're a 15-year-old hood kid with no money, steal a guitar from
Escuela
a fucking rich white kid.
We will have 75 guitarists. Just come play for us.
Or just get $100 and buy it from
trumpet.
Somewhere.
I'll play trumpet. Hell yeah. So, what else do you got information on your new LP that you want to share?
It's like almost kind of exhausting to talk about because it was such a long process for that album.
It's so long.
There's I've personally never put out a 12-inch record, so that on top of it is like an additional just an anxious being in its own. Yeah. But like, I mean, we wrote the songs over a long time. We wrote the songs with multiple different lineups and
those songs.
Kind of, yeah.
No, I wrote like fucking 15 of those songs.
No, what I'm saying is like when we were playing, like we wrote, like originally we had like material for an EP. We were just going to put it out as an EP. And then like that got merged with the album. And then we re-recorded. And then like I rewrote lyrics
that album is me writing shit from improv drums because I was like upset because no one else would just write songs. So I was just like, fuck it, I want shit done. So I wrote all these songs that are okay. So no, I'm just kidding. I think people like them.
We've finessed them too. Like we've been playing them live for a really long time, so they've changed.
They've changed. Yeah, they sound different.
And we play them differently now.
They sound way better now, though. I guess I want to record.
Yeah, re-record it again.
We'll record a video with those songs the way they sound now, I guess.
And then like the whole process of, talking with Ben and being involved and Will and
Indoctrination,
Sandro and Europe.
It was a learning. This album was a learning experience, and it pun intended. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this whole band is a learning experience. We've been like, we hit the ground running, so everything we've done, it's been like, we didn't really know how to do any of it, but like we're figuring it out. We've so it's like this album is just that. It's like all, like I told you, now we're revising the songs. Like we record the song and then we fucking practice it and listen to it. And we revise it, re-record it, listen to it, practice it. And that's what so that's what that album represents, fucking that figuring out that learning curve.
So do you guys use a click or do you just do it all live?
I think 2 songs on that album have a click.
I think at one point we recorded 5 songs with the click and then we changed the tempos and like just didn't go back to it.
Yeah. So do you do vocals? I'm guessing you like retake them.
Oh my
god. After the fact.
I try and like try and make patterns and then write lyrics and then like almost always never works out. So then you got to go back and rewrite and then re-record. So I re-recorded those a lot and I would probably re-record them again because we play them so differently now.
Yeah.
But
sure.
Yeah.
I've always been told, one of the dudes I worked with recording, he said to me, I don't know, it sticks in my head. He said a mix and a final master is just like the beginning of a song. Like a song is never done. It's like a painting. Yeah. It's like a painting, dude. Like it's just kind of how it settled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
at the time, yeah.
Kris, when it comes down to guitar, what are you using for live versus like on record?
Like pedals. Well, Jesse bought a ton of cabs that we just added to our
and the Ampeg VH140.
So we're running through like 3 amps now just to cover up for like not having other bandmates.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just bought this Morley ABY box, and it's the ABY Pro. It like actually helps with like noise and all that come from the other amps. Because I'm depending on like the gain from all these amps I'm using. Like the Ampeg VH140C that we have. It's like a monster. But
gotcha.
We're trying to switch out the orange amp that we've been using. And
someone's trying to sell those VH140Cs for $1,300 online right now. Stop.
Yeah, it's too much. At any rate.
Sweet.
But yeah, it's
but you use, I'm guessing you just mic up cabs and all that on recording. You gotta.
Yeah, well, we usually do 2 tracks over.
When we record it? We record, yeah. Oh, damn. We have like, I don't know. I did like 4 guitar tracks on each side for that LP, actually.
Oh my god, there's so many vocal tracks.
I don't know, but now we don't do that. Yeah, with those recordings, yeah, we definitely mic live. But we got this fucking Quilter tone block recently, and the DI on that, and we're using like those Slate Digital plugins. They've got this, I forgot what the name of it is, but it's just like a rack, a kind of a digital rack, and you can like set up cabs, like digital cabs and different heads and pedals and stuff. So with that Quilter tone block, running into that, damn, it sounds fucking good. So like having that live tone from all these, I got a Mesa Boogie cab, orange PPC, and a Mesa, Marshall 1960A, and that I'm miking up with this SM7B, Shure mic, and I'm like finding the best sounding tones for each fucking cab for like their particular speaker. I don't know, that just the process of finding all of that through all the tones, that's been fucking an adventure, TBH. That's been kind of
sure.
Really fun. Learning that with my bandmates is really cool too, because like they have like their own perspectives on it.
Kris I know something now.
Like, Kris has like, I don't know anything about effects loops, but Kris has been learning that shit. So I've been learning that.
Yeah, you're a synth girl.
And all that, trying to tighten up our sound. It actually sounded amazing the other day. But I've actually been using this the Horizon devices.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have the Tokyo Drive. I just got on Reverb. It's sick. It has a noise gate, and like I'm just figuring out where to put my gains now, and it's just so tight now. So I'm just like, while we're here, we're just focusing on making our sound better.
Hell yeah, we have ideas for heads and pedals, by the way. So if someone out there hears this,
we're looking for a VHD pedal.
Well, we're getting that shit. The homie's gonna make it, but we want to we have our ideas for our own fucking heads and pedals.
Ideas.
Yo, we're putting it out there.